So it looks like Kanye West is now being sued by a previous assistant into an issue with him and Diddy now. So we're starting to see more and more of this stuff come out now, right? We're gonna see more of the foundation of a lot of these entertainers, rappers. I mean, not even we don't even gotta limit it to them. You know, they're even picking at Oprah now, Ellen DeGeneres, Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, now there's so many Hollywood elites that are been around Diddy. You know what I mean? Even Lil Bow Wow. We think about how long Lil Bow Wow probably has been groomed by Diddy. And now here's Kanye West. And we're going to go over this right here because there's some funny pieces to it, though, in my opinion. But, you know, the real question is this opening up the doorway for more and more of these lawsuits to come out right here, right? This is a previous assistant. But does this really open the door? Could there be a floodgate come in? Because we know the connection between not only Diddy and Kanye, but we know the connection between Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye. These are the top players of the top players of the top players, right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this piece real quick.
With Diddy and the controversy surrounding her, let's turn to Kanye West, who is also seen in the pictures. What's the relationship between Kanye and Diddy? Let's dive into their connection and see how their paths have crossed. The relationship between Diddy and Kanye West is a complex and dynamic one, marked by mutual respect, public disputes, and a shared journey through music, fashion, and cultural influence. Over the years, they have supported each other, openly admired each other's creativity, and sometimes clashed over differing perspectives. Diddy's influence on Kanye was evident from the early days, with Kanye frequently citing Diddy as one of his inspirations. Diddy's approach to music production, branding, and self-promotion had a significant impact on Kanye's career, and Kanye was determined to follow a similar path. As Kanye's career took off, Diddy publicly praised him for his boldness and willingness to push the boundaries of music and fashion.
The other night, I go to the Kanye West concert. You know, I'm going there to see, Kanye do his thing.
They often found themselves in the same circles at award shows, parties.
Look at all these motherfuckers right here. Oh, look, there go Kanye, there go Diddy, there go Jay, there go Drake, there go the whole industry right there. These are the power players right here, right? Look, all smiling. It was all good just a week ago.
Industry events. And their mutual admiration was evident in various award shows and events where they shared the stage or supported each other's achievements. Many people may not know, but Kanye and Diddy had a rocky relationship in recent years. Kanye openly spoke about Diddy in several interviews and podcasts, and now these clips are going viral after Diddy's arrest. What did Kanye reveal about Diddy's illegal activities? Was he trying to warn us? Let's uncover the truth. Kanye's song Carnival has sparked controversy all over social media due to its cryptic lyrics about Diddy. In the track, Kanye raps, "Now I'm Puff Daddy rich, that's me to me rich," which has led some to speculate whether he was hinting at Diddy's alleged involvement in criminal activity. This reference has raised eyebrows, especially given the recent charges against Diddy.
Charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, trafficking, transportation for.
However, the timing of the song's release just 7 months ago has sparked speculation about West's intentions. The reference to Diddy alongside disgraced celebrities R. Kelly and Bill Cosby has also raised questions about West's views on Combs. Well, this isn't the first time a dispute between Kanye and Diddy came in front of the public. In 2022, a heated text exchange between Kanye West and Sean Diddy Combs resurfaced, revealing an intense argument between the two music moguls. The disagreement centered around Kanye's controversial White Lives Matter t-shirt, which sparked outrage and criticism from many in the music industry and beyond. The leaked text showed Diddy attempting to reason with Kanye, expressing his concerns about the harm caused by the t-shirt and the impact it had on the black community. Diddy offered to meet with Kanye in person to discuss their differences, but Kanye responded with anger and defiance. He refused to back down, stating that he would continue to sell the t-shirts and that nobody could come between him and his money. The conversation took a strange turn when Kanye made a reference to his grandfather, saying that he was texting on his behalf and that Diddy should not contact him again unless he was ready to green light him. Kanye also threatened to post any further texts from Diddy, saying that he loved him but was hurt by his actions. Diddy tried to calm the situation, urging Kanye to stop playing internet games and to meet in person to resolve their issues. However, Kanye refused to budge, and the conversation ended with Diddy reiterating his desire to handle the matter directly and with love. In the same year, Kanye made some serious allegations against Diddy in an interview with Drink Champs. He claimed that Diddy was a Fed who had made deals with law enforcement to stay out of jail, and in return he was required to blackmail others around him. Kanye's accusations were part of a larger rant, in which he also made some insensitive comments about the death of George Floyd. Not only this, Kanye claimed that James had an intimate relationship with Diddy in exchange for $100 million, and that he had sold his soul as a result.
God damn, hold on, let me read that again real quick. Shout out to the chat though, shout out to the chat. Hope y'all having a good weekend. Hope Saturday treating y'all real well. I gotta see this real quick.
Kanye refused to budge, and the conversation ended with Diddy reiterating his desire to handle the matter directly and with love. In the same year, Kanye made some serious allegations against Diddy in an interview with Drink Champs. He claimed that Diddy...
Here we go right here. Originally 2000, appeared online, drawing significant. In the clip, he discusses a supposed deal that certain celebrities made to avoid prison, allegedly labeling Diddy, also known as Sean Combs, as a Fed. Ye claimed these celebrities made deals with law enforcement to stay out of jail by blackmailing others, referring to Diddy by his former nickname Puff Daddy. So I believe that shit, but it ain't helping him now. They want to take his ass down. I'm sure that shit carried on for quite a while, but Ye said the reason why you gotta talk is because you did a deal, you fucking Fed.
A Fed who had made deals with law enforcement to stay out of jail, and in return he was required to blackmail others around him. Kanye's accusations were part of a larger rant, in which he also made some insensitive comments about the death of George Floyd. Not only this, Kanye claimed that James had an intimate relationship with Diddy in exchange for one...
This is what I was trying to cover in a 2022 podcast, alleging that LeBron James sold his soul for $100 million and had a sexual relationship with Diddy. West also accused Diddy of being a Fed and suggested that powerful elites control influential figures like James in the industry. See, Kanye be coming through with a little bit of that truth here and there, though. When he be and they be in the media tries to, label Kanye dismissive, right? Like he got a conspiracy, like he's gone crazy, he's gone nuts. But he be saying some real shit, and that's how they try to clean that shit up. They try to say, oh, he's gone crazy, he's talking about conspiracies. These comments gained renowned attention recently, especially after Diddy's legal issues emerged, sparking discussions about celebrity accountability and dynamics. Some commentators have questioned James's silence, given his usual outspokenness on various matters. Kanye West accused LeBron James of sleeping with Diddy for $100 million and selling his soul. He claimed that James engaged in a sexual relationship with the music mogul Sean Diddy. Yikes.
$100 million, and that he had sold his soul as a result. Sources close to James have strongly denied the accusations, calling them outrageous and baseless, and have threatened to pursue legal action against West for defamation. Diddy's representatives have also condemned the allegations, calling them completely false and fabricated. Although the full episode of Drink Champs was eventually pulled due to Kanye's inflammatory comments, his statements about Diddy have resurfaced and are now being re-examined in the light of recent allegations against him. Kanye's claims may have seemed outlandish at the time, but as more information comes to light, it appears that he may have been warning us about Diddy's alleged wrongdoings. A viral theory is circulating on social media, where fans believe Kanye actually saved Taylor Swift by embarrassing her at the 2009 VMAs. At the event, Kanye interrupted Taylor's acceptance speech, but now people think there was more to his actions. Why do fans believe he saved her? Let's dive into what happened and explore the theory. At the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, an unforgettable moment in music history took place. Taylor Swift had just won the award for Best Female Video for her song You Belong With Me, and she stepped up to the stage to accept her award. However, before she could finish her acceptance speech, Kanye unexpectedly walked up on stage, grabbed the microphone, and declared, "I'm sorry, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time."
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
I remember
This
that.
left Taylor, who was only 19 years old at the time, standing on stage awkwardly, unsure of how to respond. The audience was shocked, and Kanye's outburst overshadowed what should have been a celebratory moment for Taylor. For over a decade, the widely accepted explanation for Kanye's interruption has been that he simply believed Beyonce deserved the award more than Taylor. He has been known for expressing his opinions loudly and passionately, and this was seen as just another instance of Kanye being Kanye. However, recently a new theory has emerged online, specifically on TikTok, that offers a different explanation. According to some fans,
Now TikTok be having all the motherfucking conspiracies in the world right here. There's some crafty, thoughtful people on TikTok.
Kanye's interruption may have been a way of protecting Taylor Swift from the influence of Diddy. Diddy, who has had a long and successful career in the music industry, has recently faced allegations regarding his treatment of young artists. These claims have led some fans to look at past events in a new light, including Kanye's infamous VMA moment. The theory suggests that by driving a wedge between Taylor and Beyonce, Kanye may have been trying to keep Taylor away from Diddy, who, according to the theory, has a reputation for taking advantage of young, up-and-coming musicians. The theory goes further by pointing out that Beyonce and Diddy have worked together in the music industry, and that Kanye, seeing the close connection between the two, wanted to prevent Taylor from potentially falling under Diddy's influence. According to this line of thinking, Kanye's interruption was not just about expressing...
Chat, what y'all think? Chat, you think this shit, what you think about that theory right there? Could that shit be there? I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. It sounds too TikTok for me.
Opinion on who deserved the award, but also about protecting Taylor from a situation that could have harmed her career. In addition, some fans link Kanye's 2016 music video for the song Famous to this theory. In the video, there's a scene that features a bed with wax figures of several celebrities, including a Taylor Swift lookalike. According to the theory, this bed symbolizes Diddy's alleged predatory behavior towards young artists, with Taylor being one of the people he allegedly tried to influence. Kanye's decision to include Taylor in this scene is interpreted by some fans as a continual...
You know, it's crazy though, just to think though, that Jay-Z, I mean, Diddy, all these people, I mean, they put so much time and effort into their craft, into their careers and shit like this. And now with this shit all coming out right here as the foundation crumbles, right, you're gonna see how their legacy just continuously gets tarnished and tarnished and tarnished by these, you know, these allegations, these conspiracies, these, you know, all the shit that they talking about right here. You know, this shit is always going to be associated with their names. And for Diddy got all them kids right there. So you got to think about how all that's going to be affecting all them kids though throughout the rest of their life though. You know what I mean? Like your dad just turned into Epstein. You know what I mean? Your dad just turned into like Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? He went down the ladder. He went from being all the way up here all the way to down here. And now they just continuously just throwing dirt on your family name just all the time. That's just crazy to me.
...of his efforts to protect her from the darker side of the music industry. New footage has surfaced from a party featuring Sean Diddy Combs and Ellen DeGeneres, prompting a wave of speculation and intrigue about the nature of their relationship.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna get into all that. There's a whole bunch, but here is the main thing that just came out this Friday, right? Kanye West sued for allegedly drugging, sexually assaulting ex-assistant at Sean Diddy Combs' studio session right here. And it goes on to say that Kanye West's ex-assistant claims in a bombshell lawsuit that she was allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted while attending a studio session with her ex-boss and Diddy Combs. So Kanye and Diddy together did some weird shit, sexually assaulted, drugged her, raped her while attending a studio session. So this is her ex-boss, and I guess she previously has already sued Kanye back in June or July or something like that. And I don't get why in that lawsuit this didn't come out though. Why is there two? Why did it have such a big gap in between the time for this one coming out? I figure if they were trying to settle out of court by talking to him ahead of time, saying, hey, we're about to sue you. If you don't want this getting out, pay up the money. But Now, she's coming back around and suing, and this just came out. They just filed this in court on Friday, so I mean, this is pretty new news. The article goes on further, though. It says the model alleges in an amended complaint obtained by Page Six Saturday that during the session in Santa Monica, California, she was allegedly given a drink laced with an unidentified drug. So this must be that good old Ciroc or that baby oil shit, right? This is, they doing the same little shit right here. She claims that West, 47, was the one who ordered for the drink to be poured, although Combs, 54, was named in the suit for allegedly co-hosting the studio session. He was not accused of any wrongdoing. So no accusation on Diddy right here. This is all Kanye right here. This just happened to be at the place. She goes on further to say that added that she felt disoriented and in less control of her body and speech after consuming the beverage, per the complainant filed on October 8th in Los Angeles Superior Court of California. Hey, look at Kanye and Diddy right here. You know what I mean? Look at them. They right there, damn near twinning right there. That picture used to be an iconic picture right here too. This was an iconic picture right here before the fall of Diddy right here. The assault allegedly took place at a studio session West co-hosted with Diddy. However, the former bad boy, okay, we got that piece. The next morning, she claimed she felt ill and immense shame, but was still unclear of all the details. She, her ex-assistant, who sued West earlier this year. See, this is what I was talking about. She sued him earlier this year. Why the fuck is that not? Why is this amended now? And then, because this was sexual harassment and wrongful termination, right? So this is she worked for Kanye for quite a while, right? And it fucks me up too. Like, if this happened, why would you end up going on down the road to working for Kanye, right? I can look at it and think, okay, well, she didn't want to, you in Hollywood, so forth. You just had to, she had to do that. But now you come out, like, those pieces right there. I mean, how much longer did she work for him before she was terminated? And usually when people get terminated, right, they get dismissed or they get let go, right? They become spiteful, and they want to sue you. They want to crumble your business or however that should be, right? So, I don't get that. Shout out to the chat though. Shout out Jenny. Shout out to everybody else up in there. Shout out my hot Spurs. Shout out all y'all. Gold Digger, what's up? Good morning, Kip. What's happening? So yeah, I don't know. That shit don't make sense to me though. It says she alleges that Yeezy founder confessed to her that they did kind of hook up a little one time. She alleges that Yeezy founder confessed to her that they did kind of hook up a little one time, referencing the night she was allegedly drugged per the complaint. West had reportedly been married at the time the alleged assault occurred. He and Kim Kardashian wed in 2014 and settled their divorce in 2022. West's spouse, who was not named in the complaint, had allegedly been accusing him of having sexual relationships with her, prompting him to fess up to what allegedly occurred at the studio session. Ain't that some shit right there? This is Kanye type right here, huh? She looking like a straight model. She got the double D's jumping off right there. Big double D's in there. Still to that day, up until that conversation and revelations of true facts and actions taken that night, plaintiff did not know or think she was sexually assaulted that night. Still up to that day, she didn't know. What the fuck you mean you didn't know? How you don't know that? How does that work? As plaintiff only thought she was roofied by a studio assistant, likely embarrassed herself and then took the blame. The complaint adds. Ain't that they might have to argue that in court hard right there. She didn't know what happened, none of that shit, still up until that day, and she thought it was a studio assistant that roofied her and that she embarrassed herself and she just took the blame. That's what that says, right? What y'all think about that, chat? What the fuck kind of piece of the equation is that? Yeah. Ellen is a fucking demon. Her own TV show. Yeah. Ellen, they've been riding on Ellen for a long time. Ellen just gives you that Hollywood version of who she is, right? She just gives you that good, you know what I mean? She's laughing and joking, but yeah, all her employees all the Ellen's employees, I done seen that shit too. They all done came out and said that. But the rest of this article though goes on to say the ex-assistant felt disgusted and numb by West's alleged revelation and reportedly knew in the moment that she had to quit working for the power rapper. However, she allegedly had to be extremely careful in the way she distanced herself per the complaint, as she believed she would be silenced, blacklisted, and retaliated against. See, that's what I was thinking. Okay, that's the reason. I mean, at least I knew that's going to be the reason they had to argue, right? Because it's Hollywood, right? So if it just fucks me up. It's something like this. If she knew that she got drugged and she got raped, right? Like, you know, like the go. It just all that shit, and then to go on to work with him, and then you get all the way down here. I mean, we in 2024. This shit happened when they saying this shit happened what in like 16, 17, 18 or some shit like that. So like, why so long? But you know, that's the question. Like, why does this shit come out now though, right? Why couldn't they just settle this out of court? Why didn't Kanye just settle this shit out of court so it don't even hit the media, right? Like, why is that? That's what I want to know. Like, 'cause he's got the money, right? Are we really just seeing the downfall of more and more of these celebrities? Because I mean, I know Kanye has lost a lot of his deals, you know, especially like with the shit he was talking about on Drink Champs and all kinds of shit, right? Like a lot of his funding from Adidas, I feel like, right? He don't have like, so I don't know. Maybe he's running out of money. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the chat what y'all think, because I mean, you know, why did this shit just not get cleaned up before it made it out here to the world? So, because I mean, this is ugly. This is, and you know, you look on YouTube right now, like, I mean, like everybody on this shit. Like, look how many people are on this shit right now. This is like everybody on this shit right now. Kanye. As soon as you type in Kanye shit, it come in. Kanye got Jaguar right, exposing all kind. I'm sure she's talking about Kanye, the whole nine. This shit coming out though. It's crazy. However, she alleged to be extremely careful in the way she distanced herself. Okay, we got that. She was reportedly fired shortly thereafter. She claims in her lawsuit, which was originally filed in June, that she was never paid $3 million in severance that she allegedly owed. So $3 million, right? I wouldn't think $3 million is a lot to Kanye, right? But maybe he just don't want to pay this shit. $3 million, they're like, nah, this is some bullshit. We can beat this. But he's paying way more than $3 million when he's paying for the lawyers to fight against this shit right here. And then in the bad PR right here. This is bad PR right here. Super bad PR. I know Hollywood, right? Hollywood's like anything goes as long as your name's and they still talking about you relevant, right? But for $3 million to clean this up, I feel like he would have paid $3 million to clean this shit up, though, right? What y'all think? So it says in the filing, the OnlyFans model also claims she received vulgar text from West on multiple occasions. That sounds like some Kanye shit. That's Kanye always be in them texts. We always be seeing them texts with Kanye talking big shit up in them texts right there. That sound like some Kanye West shit. See, my problem is I always be wanting to fuck, but then after I fuck, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been fucked while I'm fucking them. Then I want her to cheat on me. What the fuck does Kanye West got going on right here? That's a whole lot. Then I want her to cheat on me? God damn. He said he wanted to tell her all that, how see, my problem is I've been wanting to be fucked and want a girl to tell me how hard they've been fucked while I'm fucking them. Then I want her to cheat on me. What the fuck is going on with Kanye right there? One of the purported messages read. She also claimed to have received intimate photos of current and former Yeezy employees, both men and women, from West. Ain't that some shit? He really on some Diddy type of time right there, right? He really on Diddy time. He got both men and women up in there, and he's sending them to her. The fuck is going on here, man? What the fuck? Yeah, I feel the same way, Jenny. Like, how you couldn't feel it? That's what I'm saying. A woman got to know her body, right? I mean, how would you not know your body? That shit don't make sense to me by no means. When people start to fall, victims might feel safe enough to come out and say what happened. Now, yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, Why is this? Is there more to come after this? Are we gonna see the more and more of this start piling up as the days come? You know what I mean? As the Diddy case gets right there, because you think about Diddy and all the shit he got going on. Like this, literally, if allowed, right? If allowed, it could crumble Hollywood, though. It could crumble Hollywood and all the Hollywood players that we know, because so many people are associated with Diddy and Diddy's parties and entertainment and the whole nine. I mean, shit. And it's not just labeled. It's not limited to just like the black superstars neither. I mean, you got Leonardo DiCaprio. You got all these fucking people. Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, damn, the list goes on and on and on and on and on of people who've attended Diddy's parties. But, you know, majority of people are saying that they didn't know, you know, they playing like, damn, we didn't know that was a secret society at the Diddy party that knew about that type of shit. So, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Maybe really seeing the whole downfall of Hollywood coming here in the near future, but only time shall tell. So it goes on to further to say, after Kanye was sending pictures of both men and women to her, in addition, she claimed to have witnessed the gold digger rapper masturbate next to her before falling asleep. He also allegedly got angry with her for shutting down advances to date or have sex with him. Interesting. So this dude is laying next to her, just jacking off and falling asleep on her, basically telling her, shit, I don't need you. That's how I look at that one right there. And shutting down advances to date or have, that's crazy. All that money, and he still, like, I don't know. You know, Instagram OF model right there, and him being as rich. It's hard to believe that she denied him, though. It's hard to believe that she would shut down them advances, but that's just my humblest of opinions, of course, though. It says, West lawyers previously slammed her allegations as baseless, alleging to Page 6 in June that the model pursued the runaway rapper sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits. So this is why the lawyers, they see this as baseless, right? They're like, this is some bullshit. We could beat this shit. This is some bullshit. She chased Kanye trying to get him into a web of lies so she could get more employment and other material benefits. That feels more like, you know, looking at her picture and shit, right? That kind of suits her a little bit more. You know, they say if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. More than likely, that motherfucker is a duck. But, you know, they said the attorneys also claimed that she blackmailed West when her advances were rejected. That's what this lawsuit sounds like. This lawsuit sounds like some shit like that, though. I mean, you are like, why did this not get filed with the first lawsuit right there, right? Like, I wonder how many NBA players, NFL players, rappers have came victim to this woman, her damn self, right there, though. That's a thirst trap ass picture right there. That's a thirst trap right there for the millionaires, for the Hollywood elites right here. Like, I wonder how many webs of deceit she done had right here, because, you know, right now she going for the big leagues right here. She hitting Kanye in the pocket. She's trying to get that money up out of him, right? Prior to her termination as an assistant, she stole his cell phone in an attempt to destroy his phone records that would contradict her claims, all of which have been preserved, they continue. So they got Kanye's side got some shit right there. They like, okay, shit. That explains why he just didn't pay the $3 million, because, right, she just needed $3 million of severance pay, right? So he didn't want to pay. I'm sure he's paid these lawyers way more, right? But it says her termination as an assistant. She stole the cell phone. She was terminated for being unqualified, demanding unreasonable sums of money, including a $4 million annual salary, and numerous documented incidents of her unhinged conduct. Okay, so they really doing HR over there at Yeezy, right? They really documenting all this shit, right? They documenting, they've got a track record of all the times, dates, times. They probably got people that's gonna vouch for them, the whole nine when this gets to court right here. It says, Page 6 has reached out to West Rep for comment on the new allegations in the amended complaint, but did not immediately hear back. Combs Rep declined to comment. So all these motherfuckers be doing this shit though in the industry though. I'm sure this happens. And I don't know if her story is the one, you know what I mean? But I'm sure that shit really does happen. You know what I mean? I'm sure it really, you know, this is normal behavior, you know, to roofie a model and then, you know, have their way with her. I don't never put that past them. But right here, her complaint coming at this time, the way it's coming out, I don't know. You know what I mean? What y'all think, chat? Though y'all, after reading all that shit right there, what y'all think, chat? You think she's really got, you know what I mean, something right there that's really valid, or you think she's trying to manipulate the situation and get some money? Y'all let me know in the chat right there. Let me see what y'all talking about right now, though. Let me see what y'all got going on. Arrogance, pride, and power takes people to levels that allow them to believe and think they are invisible. Big facts. They boldly step even to the spotlight, even if it's negative. Take by force and destroy your life. Yeah, that's just crazy. Take by force and destroy your life. But it fucks me up that these celebrities, these entertainers, especially like Kanye, Diddy, all these people, right? Like, their career spans so long, though. You know what I mean? Like, they've got so many accolades. They got so many. You know what I mean? There's so much they've done, and then they just get tarnished at the end like this. They get tarnished, though. This is dragging somebody through the mud right here. This is tar and feathering right here. This ain't a good look by no means. And I mean, you know, Kanye West is always in the news for some shit though, right? Like, but I mean, like, look how this is just rolling out though. Kanye West 2 hours ago. Kanye West an hour ago. Kanye West 13 minutes. Ye reportedly sued by former assistant 22 minutes. This is like, you know what I mean? And I'm really curious to see if more of this comes out, though. That's what I want to see. I want to see after today, there's more of this shit come out. Is there going to be more lawsuits coming down on Kanye after this? Because if that's the case, if that starts happening, there's no way Jay-Z is about to motherfucking dodge this bullet, though. There's no way. Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these people are connected. So there's no way they ain't dodging that bullet. But if this is just like a one-time thing and this is, you know what I mean, here today, gone tomorrow, like a lot of news and shit that is hitting online and shit. But, you know, Diddy not being associated with this right here, but they sure tied him in real quick. I mean, look at all the thumbnails right there. Diddy, Kanye, Diddy, Kanye, Diddy, Kanye. You know what I mean? So all tied in. I want to see if there's more coming after this, though. I want to see if there's more. You know, nothing against her, but she looks a bit suspect to me, like she knew what she was doing. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel right there. I kind of feel that kind of way my damn self on that note. You say it's hard to say, yeah. I mean, it's just like, it don't add up, though. Like, why is it amended, though? That's what I need to know. Anybody, feel free to chime in and let me know why is the complaint amended now and it wasn't amended? Why didn't it just come out? Why wasn't this just all one lawsuit back in June when she originally signed? And why did she go back on to keep working for him, though? I mean, I get it. She didn't want to be, you know, blacklisted or motherfucking, what else did they say? Blackballed, all that shit right there. I get it, right? But I don't know, you know? And then Kanye could have just if Kanye know he's in the wrong, right? Like, he know he done did some shit. Why not just throw the little $3 million and tell her to be on her way, right? Just be on your way right there. But she's trying to get more than that now, right? That $3 million, she's trying to get way more than that. They don't say how much she's suing for, but she's definitely, you know what I mean? She's trying to, and the lawyers are ready to battle it. Though it sounds like Kanye's lawyers are definitely ready for it. But you know, the connection though out there. I mean, look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. Just look at the he's a monster. Look how the thumbnails is. The internet is undefeated when it comes to this shit though. The internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. You cannot, you know it's crazy. I seen some shit today, right? I don't know if they got it on here. Let me see. Bow Wow on Diddy. Lil Bow Wow. We're Lil Bow Wow. See, look at the titles of this shit. Bow Wow reveals Diddy raped him at 13. That's just wild. With 420,000 views right here, right? And I seen some shit. Diddy's young. I don't mean to laugh at that shit, but it's wicked how this industry is though. Like, look at the thumbnails here. Sold me. So, and what's crazy is I had always heard though that Bow Wow, right? I heard Bow Wow when he was younger. I heard the limo driver had rworded him though. That's what I had heard. I don't know how true that shit is. You know what I mean? I remember, you know, the internet wasn't like when Bow Wow came out. Bow Wow came out like 2000, right? 2001, somewhere around there, right? Little Bow Wow when he was a kid, and they used to have that rumor around him in like the early 2000s that Bow Wow had something had happened to him, right? Something. I thought it was his like limo driver or some shit. But now it might tie back into Diddy. And today I seen a thing. They had a post on Diddy, right? I mean on Bow Wow. Bow Wow had made a comment about, I guess it was like the BET Awards last night, or it was some kind of awards last night. So Bow Wow was like, damn, with Diddy being locked up, there ain't no after parties, there ain't nothing to do right there. And it's like, damn, like, you know, I don't know, like, why would you say that though, Bow Wow? Why would you say that there ain't no Diddy parties? Like you miss being in the motherfucking parties? Has he been conditioned since he was a kid to be acceptable to this shit though? Like, you know, yeah, I don't know. You know, this industry though, this industry is wicked industry though. You know what I mean? This is a look at this man right here with his hand on the shoulder of Lil Bow Wow at this little young ripe age, coming into the entertainment industry around. You know what I mean? He's a money bag though, right? He's a money bag. That's what he is to everybody. He's a money bag. Business wise, he a money bag. He a money bag. But to these grown perverted men, yeah, see, this is the old rumor right here. He was sexually assaulted by his security. I ain't never seen this one real quick. Let me watch this shit with y'all right quick.
You being Bow Wow and you starting at such a young age, and I've talked to a lot of people about this, you get kind of shielded from the racism and the ugliness because of your celebrity. Would you say that was correct?
As far as like why everybody just took it out of context and just ran with it, or?
Well, no, just in terms of your own experience. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like,
Yeah, I mean, I never really experienced that shit before. Like, and you know, I can only go by my life. You know what I'm saying? This is me talking about me. You know, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been living in Atlanta my whole life, damn near, for over 20 years. You know, and you know, this is the South where you know shit is really real at. You know, I've never, you know, I never really experienced it. You know, doesn't mean that when I see my people go through it that I don't feel the pain or I don't feel some type of way, or you know, there's no anger when I see these things, just because I might not tweet about it as much or post about it as much, because you know, once I open my mouth, everybody's automatically glued in anyway. It's like I'm always in the lose-lose. So for me, that's why I kind of fall back from, you know, the political stuff. And when you see a lot of stuff trending, hashtagging, I get a lot of people, yo, come on, Bow, we need your voice, man. People look up to you, and you know, for me, it's like, nah, because the times where I do try to say things, it gets spent out, and you know, so for me, I just try to just fall back. But just because I haven't lived through it or I haven't been through it doesn't mean I don't see or notice what's going on, or I don't feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because we all do, you know. And yeah, I never really went through that shit like that. You know, never went through that.
someone like yourself, there's always a bunch of rumors. You've been dealing with the rumor shit your whole life. The one rumor that's always kind of lingered around that I don't think that you've ever addressed, and I just want to ask you flat out, there's been the crazy rumor that you got raped by your security guard.
That's fucking ridiculous. That's crazy.
You've heard that before.
Yeah, that was like the first rumor that like.
He ain't gonna admit that shit though. Like who gonna admit that type of shit though, right? That's a hell of a to say that you've been molested by your security. But I remember that shit. That was before the internet was the internet, and that shit everybody was talking about that. So wherever that rumor came from, that's live from the depths of hell, I guess, right?
When it came out, I'll never forget that shit. I was in Paris, France. I was in Paris coming back to the States, and I was going through the airport. I believe I was going to Philly, and I had to call into the radio station and just clear that shit up. It never really it never was really nothing crazy. Like, cause like I said, like people gonna talk, people gonna make up stuff, people gonna say things. That's just a part of the game. You know what I mean? People have said the most craziest shit about people all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't even know where that shit even started from. I don't even know where that bogus shit even came from. So, but nah, I don't even really. I never really had to. That might be like my fourth time ever really having to like answer that question for you. Nobody asked me that shit.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever brought that up to him. This is the first time I ever heard him say anything about that shit right there, right? Because I heard about that shit so long ago. Now I look at the thumbnails. This went from 6 years ago in that interview to the whole internet right here. Bow Wow reveals how the industry broke him. Jermaine Dupri and Diddy passed him around. Like, damn, that's a cold man. Diddy's youngest victim right here. Look, the internet is undefeated on this shit. Bow Wow reveals Diddy R-worded him at 13. Look, no hesitation. Look, no hesitation with the internet. The internet, motherfucker can't beat the internet. That shit is wild. What y'all think about this though? What y'all think, chat though? This shit crazy right here. Crazy. I think work boundaries get very blurred before you know it. Things go south, as they say. If an employee-employer ethics are in place and all parties operate with integrity, yeah, and if you have a good business setting with, a good culture of integrity, you know what I mean, for sure. But we talking about the industry here with this right here, right? Though the industry is wicked, though, you know what I mean. Anything goes back there, when it comes to business, that should be cutthroat. That should be cutthroat as ever, right there. So, to think that all those parties and the entertainment, nah, hell nah. I can't see them. Integrity to them is what you see in front of you for the time that you see them. Because as soon as they turn their back, right, they gonna do some other shit. They gonna do some shit in the dark that they don't think you know about, right? And then they gonna smile in your face type of integrity. So I don't know. I feel you though in a perfect environment, most definitely though. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, these some crazy stories for sure. Yeah, JD been hanging low for a minute. JD got crisscross. You gotta think though. JD had crisscross, Bow Wow, shit. He had all the groups back in the day though. He had Escape. He had all of them back in the day. Yeah, the industry makes their own rules right here. So I don't know. with Kanye though, I don't know about that one right there. It's gonna be interesting to see if we get some more, some more lawsuits coming behind this shit. See what they talking about on this one right here. I feel like he was showing some paperwork.
What they got? Boom, boom. Okay, factual allegations and, as to each cause of action. Okay, so plaintiff has worked in the music industry. You guys can see this. Hopefully, you can. Has worked for the music industry for approximately 15 years. She has successfully held positions in and as artist management and representation, A&R, marketing consultant, and project management. Due to her professional success, plaintiff had occasions to interact professionally with many artists, including, without limitation, defendant Kanye West, aka Ye. Plaintiff creatively collaborated with the defendant on Yeezy Season 1 women's fashion line and placed 3 songs on Donda. Okay, so that was his 10th studio album that was eventually released in 2021. In or around July 2021, defendants Kanye West and an individual and Doe's 41 and through 50, so 9 other people, okay, inclusive, and each of them acting on behalf of themselves and acting on behalf of co-defendants Yeezy, Yeezy Apparel, Yeezy Footwear, Yeezy Construction. The Does 1 through 40, okay, inclusive.
She going for it though. Look at the co-defendant name though. Look, they hit Yeezy LLC, Yeezy Apparel, Yeezy Footwear, Yeezy Construction. I didn't even know there was a Yeezy Construction though. She going for everything though. Look, she going big. She said, "Fuck it, go big or go home." She hitting Yeezy for every motherfucking thing, for everything. These lawyers make so much bread off doing this shit too, right here. They done prepared this argument. They done got all this legal wording and all this shit right here, and they making killer money. Kanye paying. These lawyers are making big bread.
Of each of them contacted plaintiff and requested that she serve as defendant's executive assistant / personal assistant in connection with the business affairs of all the defendants herein and personal affairs of Kanye West. At the time, the defendant stated to plaintiff that he was impressed with her prior tenures as defendant's employee, and they agreed for a salary for plaintiff of $1 million per year. That's a lot of money.
And it is.
Defendant Kanye West required that plaintiff was available to him 24/7.
He said she better be available to him 24/7. So she basically signing her life to Kanye right here for $1 million though, right there. That's a cold motherfucking. I take that comment about that being a lot of money. That ain't $1 million after taxes and motherfucking all that shit right there to be on call to a motherfucker like Kanye West 24/7. She should have got more than that though. Damn, that's all she was worth was the $1 million right there. That's crazy. One thing for certain, two things for sure. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Yeah, hell yeah. No second guessing that. Yeah, that's God given. That's truth right there. Big time. Industry is wicked. Definitely no protection. Wolves and sheep clothing. Yeah, that's business right there. And business doesn't have to be that way, right? Business doesn't have to be wolf or sheep clothing, but that's what it is. Though, right? It be, especially the entertainment industry, they praying. Yeah, they playing. Yeah. Peck and call girl for $1 million. Yeah, for $1 million. She said he gotta be available. She gotta be available to him 24/7.
As upon defendant's representations, plaintiff accepted the annual salary and she agreed to work for defendants as their executive assistant / personal assistant and began doing so as a full-time employee. At all relevant times, Ye was aware that plaintiff maintained a strong social media presence comprised of her Instagram and an OF accounts, okay? That latter of which was run entirely by an independent management company. And he did not have any issue or objection to it at the time. To the contrary, Ye often boasted to his friends and colleagues that plaintiff was an OF superstar.
See, he bragging and boasting that she's a superstar on OnlyFans. Got me an OnlyFans superstar.
Plaintiff's social media presence included, but was not limited to Instagram and OF and content of, among other things, professional bikini and lingerie photographs as a result of professional and tasteful photo shoots. Plaintiff's social media presence generated approximately $1 million annually. You see what I'm saying here? Do you see where I'm getting at here? Okay. She was making $1 million per year to work as a personal assistant for Ye. She had an OF account. That was $1 million annually. She was starting to make some monies. Much later, but at the same time, if you live in LA, $1 million a year ain't enough. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Facts.
Okay, LA's expensive. Much later, in and around August 2022, defendant Ye stated that he wanted plaintiff to be godlike and asked the plaintiff to delete her OF account. Defendant Kanye West agreed to plaintiff $1 million if she did so. In further reliance upon defendant's representations, plaintiff deleted her OF internet account, thereby giving up the annual sums generated from such account. Yeah, if somebody, I don't know, one lump sum of $1 million and that's it? Nah, I want more. I'm just gonna be real, okay? But if she's making $1 million and then making $1 million on top of that already, then I guess that's $1 million that she's making. But I don't know. You know, I leave that decision up to you guys. Would you delete your OF account if it was making that much money?
Man, fuck that. I ain't deleting my OF account and shit. My OF is gonna stay up there. Fuck that. I'm leaving my OF up there. I'm gonna leave that shit up there. Right, Jenny? What a way to take someone's life. The allure of money and the absolute abuse power comes into play. Big facts. Said he used her and she used him, right? That's how it was. It was a trade-off. You know what we were getting into? She needed the recognition. As I say, girl, know your worth. Don't give in to the powers of evil. Believe in yourself. Facts, but it says right here, it goes on further to say, though, that Kanye West stiffed her, though, right? He had her delete the OnlyFans. She know what she getting into, though. I mean, it's hard to believe, you know what I mean? All this happens, right? I feel like she had the roofie and all that shit had already happened previous to this, right? This is this is further down the road that this paperwork, that this complaint is coming in, though, right?
For $1 million and that's it? A milli. I'm just saying, I'm wondering, right? But let's move on. Okay? Giving up the annual sums generated from such account. Ye never paid her what he promised. Meanwhile, commencing almost immediately, Ye, an individual in a bunch of Yeezy's companies, and Doe's 1 through 50 inclusive, and each of them engaged in a systematic, severe, and persuasive and offensive campaign of unlawful harassment based on plaintiff's S, including S harassment in violation of various provisions of FEHA, including, but not limited to, Government Code Section 12940J. Defendant's actions, and each of them involved acts such as, taking care of himself in front of plaintiff, oversharing intimate carnal details, photographs, texts, and videos of certain carnal acts, including, without limitation, acts that defendant Ye was engaged in, and other photos and videos of Instagram models, current and former Yeezy employees, and various mans and women's.
The fuck?
Okay? Now, oh boy. So, specific instances. Oh.
This is where it needs to start getting good.
Let's
Come
get
on.
it.
Let's get to the good
into
parts. Let's get to the good parts. Come on. Get to the good parts.
Moreover, and by way of example only, and not at all intended to be inclusive of all acts of SH, the following are only some of the specific non-consensual, offensive, unwanted, unsolicited, unwelcomed, and unlawful acts. Defendant Kanye West sent the following unsolicited texts and videos to plaintiff. I'm going to have to mute, or I'm going to have to use as much as I can, okay? Yeah.
Damn, Kanye was going in on this text right here. They got the whole text right here. Look at all this shit right here. Damn, Kanye wrote a whole rap tour with this shit.
AB Studio. I already know that this is old, but this is the stuff that's in the other lawsuit for sure. This is all the stuff that's being added into the lawsuit. Not only is it, and the thing is like, we've already read a snippet of this stuff, okay? They took a snippet from this into that page 6 article, but there's a whole lot more in this document it's crazy what he says, all right? Talking about his nether regions being racist and stuff. It's crazy, okay? It gets really, really crazy in here. So, just a fair warning, guys. Like I said, we're not gonna go through this whole doggone thing, but we're here for the meat and potatoes of this. Okay?
We're waiting. We're trying to get there.
See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they have been effed while I'm effing them. Then I want her to cheat on me and go get effed by a bigger D than mine.
Yikes.
And come back and tell me the story.
Well, that's Diddy for sure right there.
Ain't that
Diddy,
crazy?
Yeah, that's Diddy shit. That's real Diddy.
He's just laying down with his like this and his feet up, just swinging back and forth. He's like, tell me about the D.
Yeah, that's wild.
How was the D, honey?
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Was it big?
Yikes.
Was it brown?
Oh,
That's
no.
crazy.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Then I want her to S my D with her best friend, or option B.
Damn.
He had it's option A or B.
He got the best friend
Oh
and the
my
option
God.
B.
S my D with a bad B. I'm effing already. I'm effing already that I'm that I'm effed. Then tell her. Sorry. Let me try that again. it's just one big run-on sentence. Holy crap! What the hell?
Right.
Okay. With a S my D with a bad B. I'm effing already that I effed, then made her tell me how hard she'd been effed, why I was effing her, then went and effed somebody with a bigger D behind my back and told me while I was effing her. Wow.
Well, now that's perversion right there. Hey, if that ain't sexual perversion, I don't know what is right there. Because what kind of you cannot be all in the head there by no means. Where does that shit even come from? Like, what makes a motherfucker really have that kind of desire? Like, that's like, what the fuck type of shit is that? If that ain't Diddy shit, I don't know what is right there. I don't know what is. That's some shit that straight out of a Diddy story right there. You know what I mean? That's just wild. What y'all think about that, chat? What do you think about that rendezvous right there in the text message right there? Kanye tripping. These people don't like the results of what they played into and then ends up with the lawsuit. Remember, people, you are ultimately responsible for your own actions and outcomes. True. Wanted to appear more godlike. What? High and lofty thoughts. This is some double-minded. That's a hella double-minded, right? This is Kanye though, right? This is the brother that takes us to church, right? He got his own, you know what I mean? Like, this is shit crazy. Imagine being in court though and having he got the lawyers going to court for him, but you got to go into this courtroom in front of the judge. Judge got to listen to all this shit. Everybody in the courtroom. Now imagine that multiplied by the internet like this, though. The whole motherfucking world is just
with
looking
a
at this shit.
S my D with a bad B. I'm effing already that I effed, then made her tell me how hard she'd been effed, why I was effing her, then went and effed somebody.
Hold on, we
what option B you got?
We heard all that. Hold on.
And effed somebody with a bigger D behind my back and told me while I was effing her. Wow. Ain't that effed?
You would think, right? You
Okay,
would think.
if this is what he wrote, he's got, he needs healing. He needs healing.
Yeah, he needs healing.
He needs so much healing.
Soul healing. He needs that soul healing.
So he gave an option. He said, option A, you do this. But option B, you got this too. Okay, bad B, S and my D. What the hell? So, another one. On another occasion, and multiple other times, Ye asked plaintiff to get him honey.
I guess it's a enhancement.
Sexual enhancement and performance honey.
Right.
Never heard of this in my life.
Stop lying.
They got honey?
You lying.
Where it makes you go, you know what I mean?
Ass. He lying.
From 6 to midnight? I don't know.
He got a couple packets of it. He lying.
But that's a new one for me.
He lying.
So they got honey for that too.
He lying. Okay. You know about that shit.
Honey, come on and get the honey for me, honey.
I know that's right.
So you don't need the blue pill anymore?
So you got the blue pill, but not the honey? Okay.
All right. Defendant, what are you putting in your peanut butter sandwiches? Like, how you doing it? You know what I mean? I don't want to know. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Stop lying.
So the defendant required that plaintiff always have this on hand and available, and she had to deliver it to the defendant in advance of defendant's particular carnal encounters.
Carnal encounters.
He sent the following text: how many times you knocked an N-word out in 2 minutes? And they was making all kinds of excuses, talking about they never had no stussy like this. LOL.
Yikes.
Kanye West is whispering sweet nothings into her ear. He is a modern day Shakespeare.
That's right.
Yeezy. Next one, he says, pros, because we can't use that word either.
Pros, huh? Prostitutes. I'll say it for you, brother. Prostitutes, huh?
Just have the best stussy. It's their business.
It's their business to have the best. Interesting.
Is it really?
He's amazed.
Their business is to bang? I didn't know pros were doing that.
Pros.
I thought they were supposed to just be helping you with your schoolwork.
Right. Yeah.
That's the text message.
Right.
You can't make this up. Like, literally, you can't. Like, this screams Kanye. I'm sorry.
And it does.
This screams Kanye.
Totally.
This screams Kanye. It really does. It really does. It really does. Oh, my word. But here's the thing, though. You still have to put on the table that what if all of that was consensual? What if they were just having an affair?
Facts.
And he's sending out these text messages to her, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Just being wild. You gotta put that on the table too. And then now she's just feeling some type of way about losing the job and
Right.
not making her money. So she's sitting there going like, brr, you know what I mean? Lawsuit. But still, you know. This
Kanye a freak though, regardless.
Woo,
Yeah.
okay.
Regardless.
Let's
Kanye
continue
a
on.
freak.
He
Kanye a
said,
freak.
one time I took Viagra and effed an A-list celebrity. Who could that be? For 3 hours. Not sure why that thought came to me. I don't know why either, Kanye, but you also got to remember, this is the same dude that said that he loved the funny mustache guy. He was on Alex Jones' show,
She said he sounds like he wants to
You know
join,
that guy.
right?
Gay,
Right? He sounds like he does.
gay frogs. I'll string them up. That guy. Aliens are everywhere. That guy. Okay? He was on there and he said, I love the funny mustache guy. You already know who he is, okay? Diabolical, one of the most worst human beings on the planet.
Right.
Okay?
Get
So
back to
we
the text,
already know
though.
that he talks crazy. He talks wild. I'm just saying it. I'm not sitting here saying that none of this is true, okay? But we do know Kanye. This definitely sounds like Kanye.
Yeah, it sounds like Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
This definitely sounds like Kanye. Moving on, though. Another one. I'ma F the living dog-ish out of this bee.
Off the honey.
The honey.
Off the honey.
All her friends gonna need to find out where every bee that fuck, pardon my language, with me in love, all of her friends, meaning such and such name is removed, LOL. Pardon my language, guys. That slipped out. We're reading this live. We're doing it live. But this is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna F the living dog-ish out of this bee off the honey. All of her friends gonna need to find out where every bee that F with me in love, all of her friends, meaning such and such name, LOL. This sounds like Kanye. Next one. You got such and such names removed, cell phone number. I need him to start effing some of my bees. I love when bees get the ish effed out of them and tell me all about it while I F them. That is wild.
Yeah, bro, that brother got some kinks. He got some kinky. He like some kinky shit.
Santa Barbara. But keep that room at that ishy ash Malibu spot. F the ish out of such and such name. Wish you were there. I miss my dog. NFR. And it's not for real. I think it's not for real. You need to F these B words. Ha ha. We don't even have to F. Such and such name was too fire also. Such and such name, just that kind of summer. There's so much more. Let's go into it. I have a serious question. Be honest with me.
Is my dick racist? What the fuck?
It is. This effing racist D of mine. I'm going to beat this effing racist D for being effing racist. I'm gonna stare at pictures of white women with black ashes and beat the ish out of my racist dick.
On me, this sounds like some Kanye. This is Kanye to the 10th power.
This, oh my God, this racist needs to be beaten till it can't be racist no more.
God damn.
This ain't right, bro. After 400 years, we still at this point. The richest black man ever, beating the ish out of his BBC. What the hell?
God damn, Kanye. Richest black man ever, huh? Yikes.
Shall I continue? Okay, I'm gonna continue. I mean, there's more. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, this shit go on
But he's
forever.
sitting there.
God damn, how much more of
I have a
that shit
serious
is it?
question.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I can do with this. I'm trying to find some more shit up in here.
Again, naked model exposing her.
They got a gang of shit though. Look at all this shit that they got on Kanye right here. This is their case though. Like this is a long fucking. Look at how long this paperwork shit run for right here. I ain't gonna put y'all through that or do that to myself neither. But I mean, damn, look at this shit. This shit go on forever right here. All the Yeezy doing some weird shit though. All of them on some weird type of time type of shit.
Weird.
3 videos.
Mine.
Video text. 15 seconds of model dancing, bending over with hands on the floor.
Melly, it is time to take out the Pascal, actually attack it, because, you know, but I got another, I mean, doing business transaction.
Yeah, this shit's wild.
You know?
What y'all think though? Y'all think this is gonna be more lawsuits coming right here? Because I mean, good lord, this is a lot though. This was his personal assistant, it seemed like, right? So I mean, she got all the inside little shit. She got a case though. She definitely got a case. Why he didn't just pay her to get this shit out the way, I don't know why not, but clearly he must think he could beat her and it's worth going out to the public right here. He on some freaky shit though right there. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit right here. I ain't gonna run through all this shit right here. It's kind of getting dry in my opinion when you start getting this. We know Kanye a freak. We know it. We know he a freak, but you know what I mean? Is he involved though? That's gonna be the real question. We're gonna see some more lawsuits coming out with Diddy involved. I want to see if it come out with Jay-Z. I'm looking to see the Jay-Z shit because I know Jay-Z cleared that shit up with Jaguar right. He sent the cease and desist, right? Sent that to the platform, told him don't let her be up here talking that shit. But now we see all this little shit coming out though. I don't know. I got my popcorn though. I'm in the background watching this shit like the rest of y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all updated as always. I appreciate everybody that came through and fuck with the live. Appreciate everybody that's up in there, Gold Digger, everybody that's in there, Jenny. Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that's up in here. Appreciate everybody that came. But let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments right there. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, what they were doing with that honey. That honey been a thing for quite a while though. That honey. You gotta Google that one if you don't know that one. I can't give you the full breakdown. I'm gonna let you do some due diligence right there. Yeah, that honey been around for quite a while though. Let me just say that much. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all weekend, good Saturday, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next.